in Atharva Veda, and its explanation is found in coming to the Samhita period in 57 different places in Charaka Samhita. Gambari is explained by the name Kashmari, Kashmarya, Sriparni. Other synonyms are Madhuparnika, Bhadraparni, Krishna, Madhura Rasa, and Rohini. So all these synonyms are included under in different context. Next, according to Chakrapani, Madhuparni is Madhu St. That is St. Madhu glacier is a glabra. So Charaka included Gambari in Virechanopaga, Daha Prashamana, Shvayatuhara, and Madhuraskandha. And the 13 kalpas of this drug is mentioned in 20 the diseases. In 20 diseases, they have mentioned this one. In Charaka Sutrasthana, 25th chapter, Acharya Charaka says, Kashmarya phalam rakta sangrahika rakta pitta prashamananam sreshtam. That he used to say as an agradravya. That is Kashmarya phalam rakta sangrahika rakta pitta prashamananam sreshtam. So see, Kashmarya phalam rakta sangrahika. So among the rakta sangrahika and rakta pitta shamaka dravyas, the Kashmarya phala is sreshta. If you see the classical textbook, any of the classical textbook, it may be Charaka Samhita or Sushruta Samhita or even the Vagbhata, so we have not found the term Gambari. So almost all the classical textbook, they have quoted the term Kashmarya phala. Kashmarya, Sriparni, Bhadraparni, like that, they have used the different terms. So Gambari is nowadays, it is a well-known name. See how the name, the local names or the vernacular names becomes more popular than the classical names. Vernacular names becomes more popular than the classical names. So Gambari is used by, the Gambari word or the Gambari term is used by the local peoples or the tribal peoples of Bihar. The tribal peoples of Bihar, they are using this term Gambari. So then it onwards, it becomes, it is very familiar than the classical name. So Gambari, it is a vernacular names or local names. It is used by the tribal peoples of Bihar. So it becomes more popular than the classical names. Okay. So now we'll discuss, we'll start that Gambari. The basonym of Gambari, Gam Gatim Bibartiti. See the basonym of Gambari, Gam Gatim Bibartiti. So what is Gambari? Gambari is the one of the fast growing Gatim, which does the Vardhana of the plant. Gatim Bibartiti. Gam Gatim Bibartiti. Gambari is the one which is having fast growing plant. There is a Shigru. There is also which is having fast growing plant. Agastya, this is also one of the fast growing plants. So because of its fast growing nature, in so many the economical importance, and in the forest department, they have cultivated throughout India regarding this plant. They have cultivated because of its fast growing nature. That is Gam Gatim Bibartiti is the basonym of Gambari. That is one of the fast growing plant. And the botanical name of Gambari is Melina arborea. Melina arborea. Here G is silent. G-M-E-L-I-N-E-A. Melina arborea belongs to Verbinaceae family. Melina arborea belongs to Verbinaceae family. That you can say Nirgundicula. So regarding the Verbinaceae family, there are about 3,300 species are available throughout the world. Throughout the world, around about 3,300 species are there. So among them, 107 species are available in India. Among them, that is around about 3,300 species are there throughout the world. So among them, 107 species are available in India. So among them, so this Gambari is one. So in your syllabus, they have mentioned Gambari, Nirgundi, Agnimantha, Gambari, Nirgundi, Agnimantha, there are 5 to 6 drugs are there. So among them, Gambari is one. And coming to the vernacular names, in Hindi it is called Gambhar. In Hindi it is called Gambar. In English it is called Kashmiri tree. In English it is called Kashmiri, or even some text they have quoted as Kandahar tree. Kashmiri tree, Kandahar tree. Because the availability. So mainly the some of the synonyms of Gambari are Kashmiri, Kashmiri, Kashmirya. So based that what it denotes that availability. The plant is naturally available in these areas. So based on that, maybe they have given the name as English name as Kashmiri tree. Kannadadalli Shivani Mara. Shivani Mara. Kannadadalli. Local name is Shivani Mara. And according to Charaka, it is mentioned under Shotahara Mahakashaya. It is a well-known Mahakashaya. Shotahara Mahakashaya, Virechanopaga Mahakashaya, Daha Prashamana Mahakashaya. So, as you all know, what is meant by Shota? Shotahara Mahakashaya. That is Shotam Harati iti Shotaharam. So, the drugs one which reduces the Shota, or the drugs one which reduces the inflammation. So, those dravyas are called as Shotahara dravyas. So, as you all know, what Acharya Shushrata says, Dashamula. So, those drugs Acharya Charaka mentioned in the name of Shotahara Mahakashaya. That is Bilva, Agnimanta, Shonyaka, Patla, Kashmarya, Shalaparni, Krishnaparni, Brahati, Kantakari, and Gokshora. That you can say combination of Brahat Panchamula and Lagu Panchamula, or you can say Dashamula. Bilva, Agnimanta, Shonyaka, Patla, Kashmarya, Shalaparni, Krishnaparni, Brahati, Kantakari, Gokshora. So in the Brahat Panchamula, the last that is Kashmarya is a synonym of Gambari. And Virechanopaga Mahakashaya. So Virechanopaga dravyas are those which enhances the potency of Virya. So the drugs which does Pitta Shamana Karma. So what are the drugs which does Daha Prashamana Karma? That is Laja, Chandana, Kashmarya Phala, Maduka, Sharkara, Nilotpala, Ushira, Sariva, Nirgundi, Hrivera, Iti Dashamani, Daha Prashamanani, Bhavanti. So these are the 10 drugs which are useful to reduce the Daha. So Gambari is the one plant which is mentioned under Shotahara Mahakashaya, Virechanopaga Mahakashaya, and Daha Prashamana Mahakashaya. So according to Sushruta, this Gambari is mentioned under Sharivadi Gana and Brahat Panchamula Gana. According to Sushruta, it is mentioned under Sarivadi Gana and Brahat Panchamula Gana. Next, we'll move to the synonyms of Gambari. That the Gambari, that is Gam Gatim Bibartiti. So based on its based on its fast growing nature, they have kept the name as Gambari, Gam Gatim Bibartiti. So it is the one which grows fast, very fast. And based on the leaves, Sriparni and Bhadraparni. Based on the leaves, Sriparni and Bhadraparni. That is, leaves are very beautiful, or leaves are very attractive, or and also say leaves are auspicious in nature. Based on the leaves, two synonyms, Sriparni and Bhadraparni. That is, leaves are beautiful or attractive, and also leaves are auspicious. That is, based on the leaves, Sriparni and Bhadraparni. So based on the Kandatvak, Pita Varna, that is the stem bark which is having grayish yellow in color. The stem bark which is having grayish yellow in color. And based on the flowers, Pita Rohini, that is Pita Varnahi Pushpaihi. The flowers are yellowish in color. Based on the petiole, Krishna Runta, that is Krishna Runta Mashyaha. The petiole, the stalk of the petiole, which is having somewhat blackish in color, Krishna Varna, Krishna Vrunta. Based on the availability, Kashmiri, Kashmiri, based on the availability, Kashmiri, Kashmiri, and Kashmirya. Based on the availability, three synonyms, Kashmiri, Kashmiri, Kashmirya. Kat falaseva falamashyaha, the fruit which looks like the kat phala, that is Myricka nagi, is another the drug which resembles almost similar the shape, the appearance. Some text they have given kat phala means which is having katrasa, but the Kashmirya phala is madhura rasatmaka dravya, it is not katurasa. So kat phala, that is a resemblance. Based on the similarity, they have given kat phala sheva falamashyaha, which resembles as like that of kat phala. And based on the inflorescence, Mahakusumika, based on the inflorescence, Mahakusumika, Mahanti Kusumanyasyaha. The inflorescence at the main, the peduncle is around about 30 centimeter in length. So the main peduncle is long peduncle. So based on that, he used to say Mahakusumaka. So over that, the flowers are the flowers they used to develop, and that peduncle Mahakusumaka. And based on the stem bark, Stula Tvacha. Based on the stem bark, Stula Tvacha. That is Stula Valkala. Means the stem bark will be thick in Stula. The thickness of the stem bark will be more. Stula Tvacha. Stula Valkala. That is, the stem bark will be thickness will be more. And Bhaprakash Nigantu has given one more synonym based on the leaves is Madhuparnika. So Madhuparni is one of the synonym of even the Guduchi also. So here Madhuparnika, that is Madhu eva Parananyasyaha. That is, leaves are having the taste is as like that of honey. Madhuparnika. And based on the useful part, Sarvato Badra. So Sarvato Badra Mashya iti. That is, some text they have given the whole plant. Even you can take root bark, leaves, stem bark, and the flowers, the fruits. All the parts are having useful for medicinal purpose. They are having medicinal properties. So based on that, they used to say as Sarvato Badra. Or in another aspect, Sarvataha Kalyanakarani. So by curing the diseases, so which helps in maintaining the Ayu. Sarvato Badra. So these are and another the synonym based on the action Vatarut. Based on the action, the synonym is Vatarut. That is Vatanashini. So which cures the vitiated Vata dosha. So once again, we'll go for the synonyms of Gambari. That is based on the availability Kashmiri, Kashmiri, Kashmirya. Based on the availability Kashmiri, Kashmiri, Kashmirya. So naturally this plant, the Gambari plant, is available at Kashmir Pradesh, Kashmir the region. And based on the leaves, Sriparni, Bhadraparni, Madhuparnika. Sriparni, Bhadraparni, Madhuparnika. So leaves are very attractive or auspicious, which are having Madhura Rasa, based on the leaves. So based on the inflorescence, Mahakusumika. Based on the inflorescence, Mahakusumika Pitarohini. That is, inflorescence are long and which is having yellowish colored flowers. And based on the fruits, Katphala. Based on the fruit, Katphala, Sufala. Based on the fruit, Katphala, Sufala. That is the resemblance, the fruit which resembles as like that of Myricka nagi. And Sufala, that is Shobhanam Phalamashyaha, or the fruits of Gambari are wholesome. And based on the stem bark, Stula Tvacha. Based on the stem bark, Stula Tvacha. And based on the actions, Vatarut. That is Vatanashini. So these are the some of the synonyms of Gambari. Next, we'll move to the Swarupa. That is habit, external appearance, how the plant it looks. So please see the Swarupa of Gambari. This is a moderate sized tree. So Gambari is a medium sized deciduous tree. Gambari plant That is, it is a medium-sized deciduous tree which grows up about approximately around about 50 to 60 feet height. 50 to 60 feet height. That is, they used to say it's unarmed. Means the branches are very small, trunk will be bigger in size, and you can observe the leaves. So leaves are almost, you can say broadly cordate. That is, you can say heart shaped or even broadly ovate. That is broadest at the base and gradually tapering towards the apex. So you can say broadly ovate or cordate shaped. The shape of the lamina is broadly ovate or cordate shaped, and you can observe the arrangement of the leaf is opposite. Arrangement of the leaf is opposite in nature. So here you can clearly observe the type of leaf is simple, because so this part is the lamina. The lamina is not dissected or divided. So that's why you can say this is a simple leaf. And the margin is entire margin, and apex is acuminate apex, as the apex is gradually tapering towards the apex. So you can say it forms into a small a tail-like structure. So that you can say as acuminate apex. And also you can observe there's a presence of the two glands. Just 1 minute. Yes, in this picture you can clearly say the apex, the petiole apex is having a two small glands. That is glandular dot-like structures that you can say in the base of the lamina, or the apex of the petiole is having a two small glands. So this is one of the identification feature in case of the Verbenaceae family. Here two small glands are present at the apex of the petiole or the base of the lamina. So see, naturally they are cultivating the plants gambari because of its economical importance. Yes. The important character of the Verbenaceae family is the young shoots are quadrangular in nature. The young shoots are quadrangular in nature, but the old shoots are the old branches. When it becomes the develop, it becomes cylindrical. So this is one of the characteristic feature of Verbenaceae family, where the young shoots are quadrangular. So you can easily identify the young shoots by observing the young shoots. When it is the quadrangular, so you can say easily it belongs to the Verbenaceae family. Gambari, Nirgundi, and if you observe the stems of these young shoots, they shows definitely quadrangular stem. So this is, you can see the arrangement of the leaf, that is opposite arrangement is there. Even by seeing this plant, it looks like an opposite decussate. The arrangement of the leaves, opposite decussate, that is right angles to each other. See here, the young leaves they are somewhat lobed, but when it becomes matured, so these lobes becomes continuous as entire margin. In these leaves, you can observe that. So the leaves are here somewhat lobed or dissected, but when it becomes matured, so the lobes becomes, they disappear and forms the entire lobes. Forms the entire lobes. So here also you can observe the presence of glands and the apex of the petiole. Here you can observe the presence of the lenticels. As in case of Jyotishmati, you observed the presence of the lenticels. In the same way, here also, that is a small lenticels are present over the stem. That is specifically the young shoots. Young shoots are having small lenticels. So this is about the main stem. So somewhat it is, they used to say, grayish yellow in color. Somewhat. So internally, somewhat white. Externally, somewhat grayish yellow, they used to say. And so this stem bark is having thickness will be more. So that's why stula tvacha or stula valkala, they used to say. Sometimes you may get some confusion. So there is one drug called Saptaparna. which is belongs to Apocynaceae family. That is Alstonia coloris. So this drug is having based on the useful part, that is stem bark is the useful part. That drug is having the synonym as Vishalatwak. Vishalatwak or Stula Valkana. There also they used to say that is the thickness of the stem bark will be more. That is more thickness will be present. So here the stem bark of gamba is also thickness will be more. That is Stulatvacha. Stulatvacha. So Swarupa habit. So it is a medium-sized deciduous tree. It is a medium-sized deciduous tree. Deciduous means so leaves will fall at particular seasons. Deciduous means leaves will fall at particular season, especially in the Grishma Rutu. That is in the month of April. You can say even March, April, May. So in this month, the whole plant will be all the leaves will fall. So at that time, and before appearing the new leaves, the flowering will start. So usually the leaves will start falling in the month of March, April, May. So they used to fall in these 3 months, and before appears the new leaves. So at that time, the flowers they used to develop. This tree which grows about 50 feet height, and the bark is grayish yellow. The bark is grayish yellow and corky. Next, we'll move to the leaves. Leaves are type of leaf is simple. Type of leaf is simple. Arrangement of the leaves is opposite. Arrangement of leaves is opposite, and the size of the leaf is approximately 10 to 20 centimeter in length. The size of the leaf is 10 to 20 centimeter in length, and 7.5 to 15 centimeter width. 7.5 to 15 centimeter width will be present, and the shape of the leaf is, you can say, broadly ovate or even broadly cordate. Broadly ovate or cordate shaped. Apex is acuminate apex, as it is gradually tapering into forms into a small tail-like structure, so that you can say acuminate apex. And the margin is entire margin. Margin is entire margin. But when it is immature, at that time it forms the lobes. But when it becomes mature, those lobes disappears and forms the continuous. That is the margin is continuous. That is entire margin. And the surface of the leaves are upper surface is glabrous. That is totally absence of the hairs. Upper surface is glabrous, whereas the lower surface is tomentose. The lower surface will be tomentose. Means the thickly arrangement of the hairs. Thickly arrangement of the hairs on the lower surface. And next we'll move to the petiole. The petiole, the length of the petiole is 5 to 7.5 centimeter in length. 5 to 7.5 centimeter in length, and glandular at the top. Glandular, there are 2 glands are present at the apex of the petiole. So that is glandular top. So this is about leaf. So type of leaf is simple. Arrangement is opposite. Size of the leaf is 10 to 20 centimeter long, and 7.5 to 15 centimeter wide, and shape is broadly ovate. Shape is broadly ovate, or you can say broadly cordate. Apex is acuminate. Margin is entire margin. Surface is, upper surface is glabrous, whereas the lower surface is tomentose, and the petiole is 5 to 7.5 centimeter. So next we'll move to the inflorescence. So this is the Mahakusumika, that main peduncle. The main peduncle is, which is bigger in size. That used to is approximately around about 30 to 50 centimeter in length. The main peduncle approximately 30 to 50 centimeter in length. So over that peduncle, there are 3 flowered cyme inflorescence they used to develop. 3 flowered cyme inflorescence they used to develop on that main peduncle. So you can say like the panicle cyme inflorescence. Panicle cyme inflorescence. That is oldest, the old flowers at the base, younger flowers towards the apex. But the flowers, there are 3 flowers they used to develop at one point. So that based on that character, they used to say as a cyme inflorescence. So panicle cyme inflorescence. So inflorescence is, you can say, the terminal or axillary. So axillary, terminal, panicle cyme inflorescence. So you can observe. So this is the inflorescence is. So I want to show some the flowers. So this is the inflorescence of Gambari. You can observe the flowers. So these are all the pictures of the inflorescence. Yes. So here it is very specific character. The flowers. This is one flower you can take. So these flowers are zygomorphic. That is, in only one plane you will get equal halls, not in any directions. In only one direction you will get equal halls. Zygomorphic, bisexual. It is both. It is having both male and female sexual organs, and complete. Complete means here it is having both. That is calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. So all the parts are present. All the parts are present. So you can say the flowers of Gambari are zygomorphic, bisexual,